Lieutenant Tasha and Max are guiding each other on this morning journey, guiding me also. Um, I report publicly, accurately, and honestly what's going on, and it serves to protect me. People who avoid me because they know I report publicly because they wouldn't want what they do be exposed. Some, you see, there are those who have malicious, surreptitious agendas, and I don't want them in my life. If they're there, the ones that are there are mainly the agenda that Anita and Albert have, and then Sam, Anita's dad, behind the scenes, to take my mom's life savings by attacking me because I'm the beneficiary, and then Anita is second beneficiary, and we trusted her, myself, my sister Alice, Anita's mom, my mom, we trusted Anita and Albert, thinking the family, and they traitors betrayed that trust, turned their backs on me. The squatting scam that targeted me because I'm adult survivor of what mom has done to me all my life and continues to do at the encouragement of Anita and Albert and Sam, because they want to profit from hurting me. So, and then they manipulated Tanya. Now, Tanya has revealed that Anita has much more involved uh, effort with her and with Neda to teaming up to file the false report, false 911 calls to get me arrested, and then saying bad things about me to people at my church, people that are crucial, and to police, you understand, to therapists. That method of saying such horrible things that then those people will refuse to hear, refuse to even reveal what they've heard. It's so horrible. They cut communication immediately. It happened just the other day on the latest attempts of Anita to exploit what mom does. So mom had come to the bank, raised a storm, raised to a fit, and she ended up at my house, try to come in and destroy what I have, which is what she does, uh, because that syndrome, Munchausen by proxy, trying to monopolize me, trying to sabotage people in my life. And then so since Anita exploits that for her own needs, contrary to what she should be doing, and then that extra element, the reason the sale of these two houses is prevented because the cops share that same intention. And that, the injustice, the cops saying, we don't play, we're not judges, but they are. They're playing judge based on those lies that they repeated again to that therapist who took my mom home. That narrative that they say that Anita has worked so hard to perpetuate, but then when I want to hear what it is, the charges against me, the concerns against me, you know this, they're malicious, because when I want them addressed, when I want them heard, they're not there. Anita, I'm inviting you to tell me, reveal, write it down, your concerns, and then in a way that's accountable to the therapist, right? The therapist we have. Now, Kathy Carpenter seems like she bailed out because she's violating her duty as a mandated reporter. The abuses I reported that you perpetrated, so she's gone silent, like all the other people who perpetrated and don't want their corruption revealed. If you're willing to communicate to parties that are accountable, not funded by you. Now, the therapist is funded by uh, mom's account, but she's not corrupted by you. There are a few that aren't. The attorney was. The attorney Rugas is to be reported and disbarred because he stopped working because it became evident his involvement in your corroboration of your intention to destroy me maliciously. So Kathy Carpenter did a good, is funded the therapist, but she refused to reveal the trust based on which you insisted on, the special needs trust that she kept insisting you wanted to create despite my wishes. Your contention that you can only help her, not me, until she passes, which is a horrible sentiment. Um, and it proves that all you're interested is in her money. You're saying you don't want to sell the house because the tax problem, would be a tax until she passes, it'll be cheaper. We want to solve that problem. And selling that house, we can write a trust with which we can sell that house without the capital gains tax. That can be solved, but you still haven't. Let's do that, right? I do remember you had somebody you had written a trust with, and it appears you're concealing that it was written in your name. There was indications that you had written it in your name, and you wanted to conceal that. So all this stuff that's hidden, that Kathy Carpenter had, and I was asking her to reveal that, and then she cut contact immediately. She just doesn't communicate anymore to cover up what she knows, which is your corruption, your corrupt methods. The truth will be revealed and is continuing to be revealed. There's so much truth that reveals your crimes, Anita. 911 calls intended to get me arrested are crimes. And the police taking the report for those crimes, the intention is clear. You want to put me in jail so you can get my mom's life savings. It's that intention is proven, and it should be enough for Sergeant Reach was saying he wasn't taking that report because he didn't know the intention of it. The intention is clear and proven, so much more so now than before. And we approached the desk at West Valley or Devonshire Police Station, the two jurisdictions where false 911 calls were made for the attempt of triggering my arrest. One was by Netta, the other one was by Tanya. Those two crimes, Anita, that you were responsible for, and manipulating someone else to do it, my friends, doesn't make it less of a crime. You are the one culpable. You are the one who initiated the planning involved, the manipulation involved to get them to do that. You're the one who did it, and your method to get someone else to do your dirty work and be proven to the judge. You should be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law, your violation of Penal Code 948.1, I think, the false 911 call. That report being taken, number one, the crime, it's a crime, it doesn't need an attorney. It shouldn't if the police were not biased against me. So then that's another violation on part of the police to refuse to take that violation. So that crime, the report of that crime being taken in by police, a violation of 948.1 Penal Code. That is a crime you have committed. That's the starting point. That's my goal. You commit a crime, you should be prosecuted for it. Anita, that one step being taken would be very beneficial. And from then we'll move on to the civil matters.